In a humble village called Yotha, surrounded by beautiful golden brown mountains, lived a father named Yu Fo-tu. He was in his early 50s, thin, and his hands were crisscrossed with veins and calluses from years of working in the fields. His face, darkened by the sun, was often marked by weariness but also frequently held a warm smile. Yu Fo-tu had 2 children, a daughter named Maya Su and a son named Mong San. Maya Su was a high school student, excellent in her studies, and dreamed of becoming a doctor. Mong San was still a primary school student, a cheerful child who loved to play happily under his father's shadow. Yu Fo-tu's wife had passed away from an illness when the children were very young, so he had to take on the role of both father and mother to raise them. His sole mission in life was to ensure his children received a good education and to support them in achieving their ambitions. For this, Yu Fo-tu worked tirelessly, day and night, in his small rice field. He toiled alone in the rain and the sun, plowing the field with his ox, planting the rice, and harvesting the crops. Some days, he would work until deep into the night, guided only by a small lantern. One year, the weather turned erratic, and the rice yield plummeted significantly compared to previous years. Yu Fo-tu could do nothing but worry. Although the income from the field had decreased, his children's school expenses remained constant. In particular, Maya Su would be taking her university entrance exam the following year, which meant tutoring fees and book costs had increased considerably. Yu Fo-tu didn't lose heart, but he was forced to sell his possessions one by one. First, he sold his beloved ox, and later, he sold a small plot of land he had inherited. He personally conserved every penny, eating only coarse rice and dried vegetables at home. To keep his children unaware, he cooked them good meals, but he himself rarely ate his fill. One night, while preparing dinner for her father, Maya Su noticed he had grown much thinner than before. "Father, what's wrong with you these past few days? You eat so little rice every night," Maya Su asked. Yu Fo-tu replied with his warm smile. "My daughter, I just don't have much appetite. I'm tired from working in the fields, and it's making me lose my appetite," he lied. In truth, that very night, Yu Fo-tu was burdened by the promise he had made to a wealthy man in the city, to work for wages during the off-season to cover Maya Su's tuition fees. He desperately didn't want his daughter to worry. Maya Su was a girl of few words but deep understanding. One day, Maya Su secretly opened her father's money box. Instead of the money she thought was there for her school fees, she found a contract for the sale of the small rice field and a debt note for the low crop yield. At this sight, tears welled up in Maya Su's eyes. She finally understood that her father was sacrificing everything for her. When she returned home, she gazed at Yu Fo-tu, who was already asleep, and gently touched the wrinkles on his sun-darkened face with her little finger. "Oh, father, why do you have to sacrifice this much for me?" she whispered quietly as tears streamed down her cheeks. The following year, Maya Su passed the university entrance exam with the best marks. The entire village celebrated and congratulated them. Maya Su asked her father to sit under a large tree on the school grounds and placed the certificate in his hands. Yu Fo-tu looked at the certificate and smiled with profound contentment. His eyes were no longer filled with weariness, but with pride and joy. Maya Su hugged her father tightly and said, "Father, I will study hard to become a doctor. And then, I will take care of you." At her words, tears finally brimmed in Yu Fo-tu's eyes. They were not tears of sadness, but tears of joy, the ultimate reward for his sacrifice. A father doesn't often speak many words. Their love is not expressed through their lips, but proven through their actions. Yu Fo-tu was a poor father who sacrificed everything for his children's future, yet his boundless love made him the richest father in the world.